guys, how are you? If you're new to my channel, my name is Sarah. This is my YouTube channel, Stitching by Sarah. This is a channel about cross stitch. If you are new, I hope you enjoy my content. Decide to come back and watch other videos. You know, do all the YouTube things, subscribe, like the video, click the little bell to let you know when I put up new content. To my returning subscribers and viewers, I truly do appreciate y'all that keep coming back week after week. So it is the Wednesday before Christmas. As you can see, I'm sitting by the tree. Santa has dropped some gifts off, stockings and fireplace. That decoration right there is Sam. You can almost guarantee he's not going to move the whole time that we're doing this video. But when you are, I'd say he's 11 or 12 years old in dog years, you're allowed to just lay around. And if you may at times actually hear him snoring too. So if you don't know, I live just north of Houston. Thursday night, tomorrow night, it's supposed to get ridiculously cold here. Air temperature of 14 with a wind chill in the negatives. So that's 14 degrees Fahrenheit. So my friends up north, like Chicago, North Dakota, Canada, I don't know how you guys are doing it with all this cold air. Stay safe, stay warm. I used to live in Pennsylvania, so I'm used to it being cold, but that's the reason why we moved down here to Texas, is to get away from this stuff. But luckily here in Texas, it'll be cold for just like a couple days, and then I think I read on the weather app that like the middle of next week, it's supposed to get it back up to the 70s. So it'll be cold for a little bit and then we'll go back up. So I worked a little bit this morning, did my paperwork job, came home, did a little bit of winterizing, covered up my plants if they're even gonna make it through. Wow, I didn't realize how bad my hair was. Anyways, covered up pipes, or the faucets outdoors. My husband's got to do the one. So we'll see. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else new at the moment. So my featured FFO, you guys have seen this before. I don't remember what it's called now, but when I did this, it was a free stitch along on jardinprivé.com. At that time, it was called Sal de Noel. And I just used white floss on a green. And my husband and I framed this ourselves. As I said, I can't remember what the name of it is on her website right now, but you can go to jardinprivé.com, or at least last time I looked, you could go and in her free section get this chart. I think it's very pretty. I pull it out each Christmas. We put it on our piano. Not that I play very well, but we have a piano. All right, let's see. I got a bunch of stuff around me. I have a start and I have 3 whips. I don't have anything new, or I don't have any finishes. I have some more of the advent calendar from Forbidden Fiber Co. Giveaway winners, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to start on Christmas. So I'm going to start with my start. If you watched my last video, I put out a video on last Saturday. It was late Saturday, more like almost Sunday morning. It was a kit with me / stash dive. So what I did was I kitted up some charts, looked through my binders, pulled out charts that I liked, and then pulled the floss and then the fabric. So if you didn't watch that, you can go back and watch it and see what my process is on how I kit things up. I've had several people ask me on my organization, like how I store my charts and all that. I do alphabetically put the charts by designer in just regular binders. But I can do a craft room tour. I just gotta clean that one corner. That one corner is where everything gets thrown. So once I get that cleaned up, Then I'll do a craft room tour, and you can see how I organize things. Anyways, so this was one of the charts that I kitted up last week. So this is Cardinal Claus by Stitching with the Housewives. My fabric is 14 count Artic crystal, or crystal Artic, no, 28 count crystal Artic by Picture This Plus. Oh, look at that opalescent. Look at that. Doesn't it look like it's snowing? It's really pretty. He really pops on there. And those snowflakes, it's the beginning of some snowflakes there. You can see them. It's very pretty. So that was my first, or that was my new start. 3 whips. My first whip is Gingerbread Cookies by Stitching with the Housewives. This is where it was last time you guys saw it. And this is where it is now. I worked more on that gigantic house down there. Put the windows and the doors in, or door. There's a house here, a littler house over here, and then gingerbread man or woman right there. And then I'm all done. Pull it back here so you can see. Fabric is 14 count chalkboard aida, and I'm using the called for floss. I believe I got it as a kit got the floss as a kit from Fat Quarter Shop. So that is my second whip. Nope, that's my first whip. Boy, my brain's fried from work. Second whip is Dimensions Winter Ride. This is where it was last time you guys saw it. And that's where it is now. I worked more on the end of the tree there. I spent maybe 2 hours. It wasn't a lot of work, but the tip of the tree is starting to fill in a little bit. Fabric is 14 count white aida. It's the kit aida, and I'm using the kit floss. Well, there's that one. All right, my next whip is also part of the Forbidden Fiber Co. Advent calendar that I've been showing you. So let me show you what I've been getting, what I've gotten since you guys last saw me. I'll do the floss first. On the 16th, I got the floss called Brass Whistle. On the 18th, I got the floss called Conductor. And on the 20th, yesterday, right? Yeah, the 20th, Train Station. So this is, let's see, this is where it was last time you guys saw it. And this is where it is now. The fabric is 28 count Polar by Forbidden Fiber Co. You know, I have a new phone and I can't figure out how to take autofocus off. So I'm sorry about that. I hate autofocus, but it is what it is. So that's where it is right now. In the Advent box. Oh, just a minute. I gotta move. I got a leg that's falling asleep. Let's see. So Advent box for the 15th. Was this really cute and very useful nail manicure set. So that is going in my purse. On the 17th, got some, let's see, a fat quarter of 100% cotton finishing fabric. Oh, look at that color. You guys can see that color. Look how pretty that is. That may be a little right about there. That's the true color. 19th, got some, what they call it? Call it lip service. So some all-natural chapstick. And it says that they made it in their own little shop there. Our lip service is handmade here in the studio. So it's got beeswax, coconut oil, shea butter, cocoa butter, vanilla flavor, orange brandy flavor. Oops. So that is that. And today's, look at this. This is gorgeous. Look at that pretty mug. Isn't that pretty? So this is getting washed, and I'm going to use this. May take it to work and use it. All right, so that is all of the Forbidden Fiber Co. Advent Calendar. I am going to have a new start on Christmas. My husband reminded me that I hadn't started this yet, and he bought it for me. So I thought I might as well start it on Christmas. I'm going to start Lady of the Flag, Mirabilia. This is a very out of print chart. I am not using the bronze colors. If you go on to the website, Lady of the Flag, not the website, Facebook group, Lady of the Flag, they have all sorts of color conversions. I was going to do it a purple, but then I've already got one Mirabilia that I transferred over to purple, so I thought I would use the teal conversion. I'm going to put a picture right here of what it looks like. So that's what I'm going to start on Christmas Day, is I'm going to start my Lady of the Flag. Let's see. The only thing I got this week was my Just Cross Stitch magazine. And there is so many cute things in here I want to make. Number one. Oh, let me do it this way. Look at the biscornues. They're teeny tiny. There's a teeny tiny biscornu, and then there's a medium biscornu. And let me find it. I gotta find it and show you guys. Look at how they have those biscornus stacked. So that's going to get done. May not be until I'm like 95. Here's a picture of all the patterns. There's all sorts of cute things. I like that one. I like that one, that one. I love that white work one. Let me pull that up for you. Look how stunning that looks. So there's a lot of good charts in there. All right, so we're down to giveaways. So last week, let me get these all together. Last week I was giving away scissor fobs. You had to put in the comments the word scissor. And I pulled 5 winners. The winners are Haley Briscoe, Sassy Cove. Sassy Cove, I do not have your mailing address, so if you could email me your mailing address at stitching.by.sarah@gmail.com and send me your mailing address. And if Sassy Cove is not your real name, please let me know what your real name is. And just say that you're Sassy Cove. The next winner is Mrs. Miggins, Donna B. Creates, and Good Enough for Oats. So 4 of you, I have your mailing address. Miss Sassy Cove, I need your mailing address so I can send you your scissor fob. Last week's giveaway, I have 2 people who have not contacted me. I need Forest City Stitching to contact me and give me your mailing address because you won Trekking Along December. And I need Karen Mosley to contact me with your mailing address, you won the Christmas tree sampler. And again, email me your mailing address to stitching.by.sarah@gmail.com. And I must admit, here's the stuff I was going to mail earlier this week. I didn't get them out yet. So my goal is tomorrow morning, bright and early, I'm going to go grocery shopping, and on the way back, I'm going to stop at the post office, and everything's getting mailed that I have addresses for. I think that's it. Wait a minute. I actually wrote a note this week because there was stuff I wanted to say. Oh, you guys, did you see the new memorabilia that just came out last week or earlier this week? I ran right to Caroline and said, order me one, please, plus the beads and specialty floss. I'll put a picture right here. Her name is Nightingale. She is so pretty. Although, you know, if she's a lady, you know that I'm going to love her and going to want her. So I don't know if this is going to interest any of you, but I was perusing through my YouTube last week, and I came across a YouTuber. The channel is called Modern Craft. She had a video where she was like stitching on fabric, on linen, but she was doing ladies' hairs. Like one of them had a bun, one of them, several different versions of braids. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try putting a link somewhere in here for you to go to that video. She has a lot of videos on how to do different embroidery stitches, which would come in handy if you like doing additional stitches other than cross stitch or tent stitch. So I will put a link to her in the drop down box, and if I can do it, I'm going to put a link somewhere here to the video about you know, where she's making the girl's hair on fabric. All right, I think that's all I have on my list. Did I tell you that I think I did. I think I told you that at some point I will do a video on my craft room once I get it cleaned up. So I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. I hope you, first of all, stay warm and stay safe. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. If you celebrate Hanukkah, I hope you have a very happy Hanukkah. And I will see you all next Wednesday. Bye, guys.